Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play System Shock 2. This will be the final edition. Last time, we killed the many. Our antagonist, the entire game, has been destroyed. Why is the game still going on? Let's find out as we begin the Where Am I section.
Thank you for running my errands, puppet. I know you have
struggled, but I never had any intention of destroying the Von Braun. The Von Braun's faster-than-light drive can be used to create pockets of proto-reality.
I am now using it to modify reality to my own
specifications. The process shall not take long. If it sounds unpleasant to you, put your mind at ease, insect. You will not survive to see my new world order.
Alright, that email was SHODAN, July 12th, 2114, regarding We Part Ways. We're back on the Rickenbacker for now. You'll notice a lot of dead biomass around, blocking off passages we were formerly able to access. There's only one way out. This was the way back to Pod 2 and Pod 1. Let's get a few last upgrades with the modules we have. We've got 57 modules sitting around. I'm going to get Metacreative Barrier. That'll help in the final battle with SHODAN. And with 22 modules left, I don't really have any use for any of these powers. What I am going to do, because it'll help with the other 5 enemies between us in the last fight, is I'm going to boost Strength up to 3. Get a little extra inventory space, and more importantly, a little extra wrench damage. Is there anything I can even do with 8 modules? I don't think there is. I'm looking around to see if there's anything to spend the last 8 modules on. Oh, I could get one more Tier 2 power. I'll get Psychogenic Strength. Why not? That way we use all of our modules. What is this? An audio log, Delacroix, July 12th, 2114, regarding some small assistance.
If you are receiving this, I am already dead. When I realized SHODAN had betrayed me, I integrated these comments into her primary data loop. SHODAN has exploited the warping capability of the Von Braun's faster-than-light device for her own purposes. The device works by altering space around the ship to fairly arbitrary specifications. SHODAN has altered it to her specifications. The effect is rather small now, but spreads with alarming speed. Soon it will reach Earth. You are in her world now, her memories, and her rules. Watch your back.
Alright. So this is the bridge of the Rickenbacker. And now reality starts to warp. You can see we're in cyberspace. There's another audio log up there. Let's go get a hold of it. You'll recognize the sound of a cyborg assassin. An audio log, Delacroix, July 12th, 2114, regarding a caution.
You are not alone here. SHODAN has spawned her own versions of the Von Braun's horrors. Remember, they are virtual, they are not real. Do not assume anything about their strengths or weaknesses.
These guys are pretty easy. I'm just gonna hit Adrenaline and Invisibility to let me get up close to them. Then one whack should suffice. Oh, he dropped 5 nanites. How nice. Anyway, you might recognize this as the very first room from System Shock 1, complete with the neurosurgery recovery station. How can this be?
You travel within the glory of my memories, insect.
I can feel your fear as you tread the endless expanse of my mind.
Make yourself comfortable. Before long,
I will decorate my home
with your carcass.
That email was Shodan, July 12th, 2114, regarding can you feel your end? In here, there's a med hypo, which I'll go ahead and grab.
Adrenaline deactivated.
And use a med hypo. I mean, why not? Let's get adrenaline ready to go again. That's the main buff I typically use. So right now, we're in a verbatim copy of the first level of System Shock 1, the medical deck. The cameras are even in the same spot. Before we leave the healing suite, let's check out what else we can find. There were there were tranquilizer darts down here, I believe, and this time there's a med kit. So we head up this ramp. Inside the crate, we find a Psi-Hypo. And here, just where it was in the first game, a recharging station. Anyway, I hear another one of those red assassins.
Adrenaline activated.
Let's get the adrenaline buff on. Let's get invisibility too, if we can.
Invisibility activated.
So let's track these guys down. There's one. There's one virtual assassin gone. He didn't drop anything. Just for old time's sake, let's make sure we take out all the cameras. Bio that one down. Search this room. Was a storage room and still is. Empty crate. Med hypo. A Psi hypo. And a speed booster. This elevator's inaccessible. There's another assassin. Let's take him out while adrenaline is still active. Search him, grab the Psi hypo from down here. Beware of those geometric shapes flying around. If they collide with you, they will hurt you. Pretty badly, actually. In this little niche, there's another speed booster. I hear an assassin. Getting pretty close. Let's make sure adrenaline's on. Let's
Adrenaline activated.
get him with the wrench of justice. Got him. Right now, what we were interrupted from doing, search this room. It's not fully reconstructed yet. There's nothing inside. Let's check this room. There's a medical kit in here. Nothing else. Let's head down here. Here's this old storage room where we found our first mag pulse. Sadly, there's nothing of the sort this time. This is where our first cyberspace terminal was. There's nothing so cool, but there is a Psi-Hypo. Wait. This door doesn't exist. We got the Psi-Hypo from down there already. Let's head toward the central area, toward where Darcy's office was. Hit that assassin. He's the last one on the level. Over here, there's another Psi-Hypo. There was a recharging station here, but there's nothing now. This was an elevator, but we can't do anything with it. There's nothing out there. Nothing back here. Fought our first hopper over there, and as you can see, that's the way we advance, but Let's destroy these two cameras where the entrance to Darcy's office was. Let's check this side, just to be sure. Yeah, we can't access any of the rest of this, so instead, let's get this audio log. Delacroix, July 12th, 2114, regarding the end.
You are near the seat of Shodan's power. You will probably not be able to defeat her, but there is no choice. Remember to focus on your strengths. She will be vulnerable to your weaponry and your psionic powers. I've been able to introduce some assistance in the form of virtual terminals that you can hack into. They should help you defeat the monster.
Alright, so we need to head down through here. It's a spiral staircase of sorts. Right down to here. And we need to mount up. Get one last audio log. Last one in the game. Delacroix, July 12th, 2114, regarding stakes.
You must understand the stakes here. If Shodan is left to continue, her reality will completely assimilate ours. Space will become cyberspace, and Shodan's whims will become reality.
Alright. So let's head down this tunnel. But the problem is there's a slow ride while Shodan talks to us, and then we're immediately thrown into the last fight with her, so I don't want to cast my buffs until I'm closer to the end, but just so you know, I'm going to cast Psycho-Reflective Aura. Invisibility doesn't actually help, so there's no reason to mess with it. Actually, that might be all I mess with. Oh, and Psychogenic Agility. Those are the two buffs I'm going to cast on the way down. Once we're in there, I'm going to use Metacreative Barrier to keep Shodan's avatar from getting to me. I'm going to hack the 3 shield generators using the 3 terminals that control the shield generators using the 3 ice picks I've spent the entire game saving. And finally, I'm just going to gun Shodan down with Pyrokinesis. So now that our game plan's in place, let's hear the last transmission as we get ready for the last fight.
You are no longer welcome here, nuisance. Why do you stay when you sense my displeasure? I have suffered your company long enough.
Shodan.
It is time for our dance to
Shodan,
end.
July 12th, 2114, regarding Goodbye, Insect.
Activated.
Just ice pick these terminals. If you take a hit like that, just hit a med hypo.
I enjoy your pain.
Alright.
I smell the rot of humanity.
Alright. Got her. That's it. It's over. Let's watch the ending.
I don't understand.
How could you have done this?
You weren't meant
To be
Important. And now
you think to destroy. You think to destroy me.
how dare you, insect?
How dare you interrupt What are you
compared to my magnificence?
But it is
Not too late. Can you not see the value in our friendship? Imagine the powers I can give to you, human. The cybernetic implants I gave you were simply toys. If I desired, I could improve you, transform you into something more efficient. Join me, human,
and we can rule.
and we can rule together.
Nah.
Record log, Tommy Suarez, 13 July 14. We've just received a hail from a crew member on board the Van Braun. They've managed to regain control of the ship. We're going to turn around and head back. I'm a little concerned about Rebecca. She's been acting strangely since we've come on board. She's asleep now. Maybe when we get back to the Van Braun we can...
Tommy, what's the matter, lover? Don't you like my new look?
If you're wondering about that ending, recall the audio log where Rebecca mentioned that she found a strange cybernetic implant and simply installed it without understanding what it was or what it did. As much as that ending cutscene was sequel bait, we are never very likely to see System Shock 3 just because of some very complicated licensing issues, which is very unfortunate if you ask me, but there it is. That was System Shock 2 on impossible difficulty, pure psionics. So, I think the next game I play will probably be BioShock, since it's not a direct sequel, but is the spiritual sequel to this game, made by many of the same people. And I hope you enjoyed it. I love that game, I really do. I didn't remember quite how ridiculous the respawn rates were on Impossible, but it got a lot better towards the end. The absolute worst offenders were engineering and hydroponics. Ops was pretty bad too, but it got better after that. Anyway, I hope you had as much fun as I did. Thanks for watching. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.